It all happened very swiftly. It's like I didn't do the thinking. My body just willed me to. I was at a turning point when he made the proposition. He was a neighbor, the kind of neighbor you see around from time to time. Then you nod and wave and give them a half smile. I didn't know his name, didn't care. All I cared about was his offer. He offered me a smoke and asked if I was okay. I told him how my business partner fucked me out of 300 grand and how I wished he was dead. His sinister face made me wonder as his eyes darted around. Not that my face was trusting or welcoming, with all its ire and desperation. I wasn't a bowl of freshly squeezed sunshine, let's say. That was it, the moment that changed destiny for the both of us. He told me that his sister was dying of leukemia, and she had $3 million in policy, and he was next of kin, and said how he loved his sister, but she was going to die anyway, so it wouldn't make a difference, and that he needed the money. He offered to kill my business partner if I offed his sister. That's what he did. He insisted that he didn't tell me his name, and I didn't tell him my name, and that we'd have to act immediately before one of us changed our minds. And told me to think about it, so I thought right at the moment. I thought, and my brain shut off while the rage in my gut responded to him and made me lift my right hand and shake a deal with the devil. 20 hours later, we met up to match notes, and I described to him how I took care of my part of the deal. I waited for her behind the school like he told me. Then I began to follow her. So then I asked her name, and she concurred. Then I simply pulled my pistol out. And she wasn't expecting it, but I shot her dead. Easy. Easy as pie. So then I asked him if he succeeded. He told me that he waited in the back of the factory where my partner worked. He waited and it looked like there was no one coming. He said maybe he was going to leave, but his knife was dangling in his hand, and he had the urge. So my partner finally came out. It didn't look like he just stole 300 grand, but a deal was a deal. So he called his name, and my partner said, "Who the fuck are you?" And then he lunged and ended him. And he told me it was easy. Easy as pie. Once we were both satisfied, we said our goodbyes and parted ways, never to see each other ever again. Never again. Ever. I asked if her name was Elizabeth, and she immediately read me and told me that she knew it, then asked if her brother Chris sent me. I didn't know what to say. And before I knew it, she took me aside. She made me a better offer. I just couldn't say no. In the midst of a life of poverty and despair, anger and greed walk hand in hand down by the garden path.